Welcome to this episode of Wreck-It Recruiter. Katie McConnell Olson here, your resident Wreck-It Recruiter, here to talk about how to mess up everything with recruiting, hiring, and human capital so you can complain about it. And today we're talking about who recruiting should report to ensure maximum inefficiency and disastrous results. Brought to you by the Strategic Advisor Board and GrowthWise Search Partners, providing you with human capital and hiring solutions for all of your rapid growing business needs throughout the United States. So let's talk about who recruiters should report to and who they shouldn't report to. So let's break this down for a second. Plain and simple, recruiters should report to the people that don't understand hiring, obviously, right? It makes the most sense to ensure that accountability is limited. And it's hard to set up accountability metrics if you don't understand how to hold your employee accountable. And we know accountability often leads to results, and we don't want results. We just want to complain about how hard hiring is. So rule number one, recruiters should report to people that don't understand hiring. So I'm talking, have your recruiter report to the CFO maybe, or even have them report to sales. I mean, recruiting and selling are kind of the same thing. So you're kind of going to get close with the CRM system. You might want to entangle the sales CRM system with your recruiting CRM system and kind of ram them together into one amalgamation because, efficiency. So those are kind of two bad options that would be great Wreck-It solutions. You could also just have your front desk person handle recruitment because they've got extra time on their hands. And so we definitely want to utilize them. So the best way to utilize them is to put them in charge of process. As well as kind of our most important resource. So that's an option. We also could have recruiters report to human resources, which is super common. Like everybody's doing that. So we should definitely do what everybody does because that just is what everybody does. Also, HR usually hasn't done hiring, usually doesn't have a background in recruiting, and most of the time is kind of more compliance oriented, retention oriented, which those are pieces of HR. So like we need recruiters to know that, right? So we should just have recruiting roll up into HR. We definitely don't want recruiters to report directly to the CEO. That just would be very weird because, when we look at the financial statements, people is usually the most important or the largest line item on the P&L. If it isn't, it's probably the second largest line item on the P&L, and then all the associated costs around people. So that's a huge asset for the company. And we definitely want admin, sales in charge of our most important company assets, right? Lastly, and this one's important, don't tag in an outside mentor or an outside consultant that's a hiring expert. Keep those people out of your company and out of your hair, right? Bringing in an outside expert why would you do that? Why would you have a professional help you? It's so much better to struggle by yourself like you did the last time that you had to sue someone and you represented yourself in court, right? Or that time you needed to take out a line of credit and you underwrote your own loan. So definitely don't hire an expert. And those are some helpful tips on how you can sabotage the reporting structure of recruiting. Now, this is all in good fun. And some of that has resonated with you as things where you're going, you know what? Yeah, we could be doing that a little bit differently. Or, oh, you know what? We do have kind of a wonky reporting structure when it comes to our accountability metrics or who's overseeing recruiting in our company. And it is very important, right? It should be treated as such. So if that resonated with you as maybe some things you could be doing better, let's chat. GrowthWise Search Partners, visit us at growthwisesearchpartners.com or click the link in the description below and we'll be glad to help you. And also don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more helpful hints on how you can sabotage everything with hiring and human capital. We'll see you next time.